time for the Bonanza. Let's saddle up and ride her on in. Here's your cowgirl, Leanne Ely.
Giddy up. How exciting is this? It is the first day of the Bonanza, and we are, well, excited. Of course we are. I mean, how often do I show up with a hat on like this? Hey, Kathy. There they are. Here come my cowgirls right now. Helen and Andrea. Good to see you. So glad you're here. And are you ready for the Bonanza? I am ready for you. Let me just tell you something. I don't know how long this hat's going to last. Ooh, maybe I need to put it back like that because I'm telling you what, it's messing up my view. Giddy up, cowgirls. Let's see, who do we have in the house? Jackie is here. Amber's here, of course. So's Jenny. Got Doris here and Alice. It's going to be fun. Denise is in the house. So's Angie. Giddy up. Are you guys excited or what? I'm sorry, but it is going to be a fun time. Did you see the intro? Wasn't it fun? There it is. Yeehaw. Karen. I love it so much. Lisa and Debbie, Nancy. Hello. Anyone I'm missing? Joanne, of course. There you are. Good to see you. Susan, in the house. Listen, we have got prizes today. We have got all kinds of things happening. It is the Bonanza. If you've ever been with us for one of the galas, well, it's the same kind of a deal. We're going to give you the best possible deals that you can get. That is seriously from any kind of deal that you've ever had. You know, I mean, it might be something similar to the other galas, but these kind of deals, this is just for the Bonanza. This is the sweet zone, and you are here. Every single session is something different. Nothing is duplicated. The prizes are all different. The deals are all different. You're going to want to be here for all of them. So here they all come. Look at everybody just zooming on in. Hello, Francesca, Susan. There's Arlene, Diane, Jocelyn. Flynn. Howdy, Flynn. You know what? I got the sweetest card from you, Flynn, and I got this cutest thing. I'm going to show that tonight. I left everything upstairs because I got everything going. But I'll tell you what, Flynn, that card meant the world to me. That little thing that what is that, a candy dish or something? I just said in passing to Flynn, hey, I'll take your, she said she's got all this pink depression glass. I said, I'll take it. She sent me something and a darling note. And also these little bracelets that say TikTok famous. I'm going to tell you what, I've got them here to remind me to do things, but what a sweetheart you are. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You made my day. That was just the sweetest thing ever. Hi, Juanita. I'm so glad you're here. And we've got Brenda here and we got Nancy. We've got Kimberline in the house as well. If I've missed you, it's because I can't see you. Susan, I've got my glasses off. I got to get those back on so I can get back to business as usual. That's funny. Terry's here. Terry loves a good deal. Don't you? If you love a good deal, you're in the right place. If you want to hang out, you want to find out or get a little bit of information, you are in the right place. And let me just tell you right now, this is going to be so much fun. Tonight, though, is going to be off the chain. If you haven't signed up yet, you need to go get your seat. That's at savingdinner.com/bonanza. And you'll see the Thursday and the Friday nights need to have reservations for them. So just click on both of them and put your name in there so you get the notification and all of that. You know, this is just, it's how we roll, folks. Okay, I'm going to get the clock going here. How does that work? Let's see. You know what? Come on, Leanne. Let's put some glasses on, girlfriend. We all know you can't see. That's just the way it is. Timer. Here it is. Ready for 15 minutes. Yeehaw! And it's Flynn's birthday. Happy birthday, Flynn. You sweet thing, you. You sweet thing. We've got music tonight. Wait till you see the playlist that we have for tonight. We are going to chair dance it up. And this house here, girlfriends, this house is going to get some bling and some attention for tonight. What about you? You all ready for this? I know you are. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm excited for this. We're going to talk about the first offer. Who wants it? Okay, the first offer is Let me get it. You guys, it's one of your favorites. It's Fiber Mender. Fiber Mender. I mean, I would, if I didn't have Fiber Mender in my life, I'd probably go stark raving mad. You know why? Fiber Mender is a girl's best friend because we all need the fiber. We need the fiber. You know why you need the fiber? Because without fiber, your blood sugar is not going to be stable. Without fiber, you're not going to be feeding your gut. That's a prebiotic. Without fiber, you're not going to be heart healthy. Did you know that fiber helps to bring your blood pressure down? Did you know that? It is a fact. It helps to reduce LDL cholesterol. That's the bad stuff. It's all the things. Terry, are you having a birthday this month? Good grief, Terry. Happy birthday to you too. Hey, Lynn, giddy up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Fiber Mender. You know what the deal is? I'm getting ready to put the clock on. If you buy 4, you will get 2 free. Did you hear me? Buy 4, get 2 free. Here's the deal. And we have the link for you. Jenny's going to put the link up. I don't know how that works. How am I doing this? Here it is. savingdinner.com/fiber. There you go. And if you ready, set, go, because here's the thing. We got it for the next 15 minutes. First come, first serve. Go get it. Here's the thing that you need to know about Fiber Mender. Okay, here's why I recommend it. Do you know? First of all, listen. You're buying 4 months worth and getting 6 months worth. That's a screaming deal. We do this only on the galas, only here on our Bonanza, and we're having a Bonanza because we want to have some fun. Girls just want to have fun. Buy 4 Fiber Menders, and you are going to get 2 free. Now remember this. One of the things that we do for you, and this is a big service, by the way, is that most of you are going to be ordering something every single Bonanza session. That's 4 sessions. We will combine your orders, and it's you pay 1 flat fee for your shipping. So screaming deal. That's what we do for you. Now, are you ready? I'm going to tell you why I love Fiber Mender so much. First of all, there is 5 fibers in there. Who knew that? 5 fibers in there. And I'm going to tell you something right now. The number 1 cancer that kills women is not breast cancer, it's colorectal cancer. Colorectal cancer. It is the number 1 killer of women. And you know what else? This is something else that you need to know about this. Not only does it kill women, but it is preventable. Did you hear what I just said? Preventable. We need more fiber in our diets. Their studies have shown 35 grams at least a day. Well, Fiber Mender, if you get 25 is at the bare minimum. If you are putting in a scoop a day of Fiber Mender, you're getting in 10, almost half. This is why it is so important. Get me on this. This is why this is so important, because I don't want to see anyone on my watch getting this dreaded disease when we can avoid it simply by upping the fiber in our diet. So this is one of the ways that you do it. It was in my smoothie today. Was it in yours? 5 different fibers. I'm going to give you some learning on this, because I think, you know what, great cowgirl, this is important. You need to understand and know this. First of all, the first thing that's in there is glutamine. Glutamine is made from konjac root, and this is an incredible fiber that holds like 5 to 10 times its size. So in other words, it absorbs and it pulls away and takes it out. It's fantastic. It also adds volume in your belly, so it helps you to feel full. And when we're satiated, the stomach stretch receptors that are in our bellies, in our tummies, they say to your brain, okay, we're done, we're good, we've had leptin to eat, which is so helpful. That triggers our leptin, and our leptin is the one that says it stops all of the, the leptin is the one that says time to stop eating. And that's the one that breaks so often, especially as we're losing weight, because it lives in our fat. But when the stomach stretch receptors are going off like that, going, hey, here it is, boom, just like that. So I want you to get your Fiber Mender. I want you to get your fiber up. More green vegetables, please, in your life, and a whole lot more Fiber Mender. Your smoothie is the perfect transportation for this. Buy 4, get 2 free. You can find it at savingdinner.com/fiber. Now I'm going to give you all the goods on it. So you know about glucomannan, right? It also, the thing about glucomannan that's so good is that it holds toxins as well as like bad cholesterol, any kind of metabolic clutter, and it takes it out of your body. It squeezes it and holds it. It's just like a sponge. Then there's flaxseed, and flaxseed is known and has scientific studies behind it that helps to reduce LDL cholesterol. It helps to prevent constipation. Did you hear me about that? Prevent constipation. And it's good for diabetes. Any kind of fiber is going to be good for diabetes because it's going to bring the blood absorption level up, the sugar absorption level up, which is fantastic, and heart disease. This is important. Cancer, all kinds of stuff. Flaxseed is really an amazing stuff. We use that, a little bit of flaxseed. Too much flaxseed can be problematic for some people, but this is a balance. And that's why we love our fiber mender. It's just amazing stuff. The other thing is acacia gum. Now, oftentimes you will see this used as a filler in all kinds of processed foods. So therefore, people are like, oh, it's just a processed food. No, it is a prebiotic. And it's also used as a medicine in helping people with all kinds of digestive problems, including IBS and Crohn's disease. So I'm really loving this. It helps also, along with glucomannan, it helps to make you full. Now, remember, we're all about getting those hunger hormones regulated. When the stomach stretch receptors say, oh my goodness, I've had enough, that's going to trigger the leptin, and that's going to say, okay, let's shut this thing down, right? That is important. This is how we get to the place of I don't know about you, but I can be an endless eating pit, but not if I have enough fiber in my belly, because my brain will say, that's enough, I'm done, stop. See, you see how this all works? Isn't it so amazing how our bodies are so receptive and so wise? I love that stuff. The other one is an inulin. Now, inulin is interesting. It's a fiber, also a prebiotic, but it's fermented, and therefore it is super prebiotic. It feeds the probiotics in your belly. It's like a big buffet table, and the probiotics go, oh, here comes the inulin, yum, yum, yum. And I love this because it helps you to get the good balance that we need to have and prevent leaky gut. That is a huge, big, fat deal. And fiber, when we've got fiber, we've got inulin going in there. You better believe, girlfriend, this is the thing that is going to really help to move the needle. Listen, if I could get into each one of your food journals, you know what I would do? I would go in there and I would check all of your fiber, and I would say, oh, let's correct this. We got to get it up there. If you're not getting at least 25 grams of fiber a day, that's a problem, and that you are at risk. If you get 25 or more, preferably 35, even 50, this is going to completely change the way your body does business. And I'm talking about number 2 business. You got me? As long as you're hydrated, by the way. As long as you're hydrated. And it's also going to change the way you eat, because when there's adequate fiber in there, your stretch receptors in your stomach are going to signal to your leptin to cut you off. And listen, if we are going to be intuitive eaters and listen to our bodies, you can't get any better than that. Fiber is just overlooked. I want you to have your fiber, okay? The last one that's on there is the psyllium husk. Now, psyllium husk also is an absorber, just like glucomannan. And it is an important prebiotic, and it helps to decrease your heart disease risk as well as your diabetics risk. For diabetics, it slows the absorption of food, and it slows stomach emptying. When that happens, the stretch receptors are doing their thing and saying, hey, leptin, go ahead. Just tell everybody we're done. And for diabetics, it helps with a healthy glycemic balance. That's what we're looking for. Can you imagine those 2 things? Those are 2 huge needle movers. And that's why I love this. So when we put all 5 of those together, we call those digestive Drano, because not only is your digestion going to be on point, but you are helping your whole body with balance. All right, let's see how much time we have left on that clock. We've got 6 minutes and 27 seconds. Helen says, so much information. Thank you, Leanne. You're welcome. You're welcome. Isn't this fun, though? Don't you love learning more about your body? I'll tell you what, this is what I know. The more I know, the better I'm able to move those levers to leverage this kind of information for my own optimal health. And so can you. You know, I'm not the the sole arbiter of this information. This is things that you can use. And you know what? You can even get yourself up to, I do about 1.5 scoops now of fiber mender. I also add chia seeds, gelled chia seeds to my smoothie. All of these things just help to move the needle and make that fiber go up, up, up. Now, here's something you need to know. If you're brand new to eating this much fiber, don't go full guns just right away. I will never forget Jenny's. I think she just started working for us, but she sent me a little Slack message that said, yikes, 2 scoops of fiber mender too much? Yeah, it is. And she suffered the consequences of it. So we start with a little bit. And Brenda's asking, where can she use it if not in the smoothie? Well, that is a really good question. And here it is. You're going to love this. You're going to love this, Brenda. Helen, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you're finding this interesting. Here's what you do. Take the fiber mender and put it in your eggs. Jenny started doing this. It makes your eggs kind of weird when you're scrambling them to start. But I'm going to tell you what, it is amazing. It is absolutely amazing when it's done. It gives texture, almost like cheese. How cheese gives texture to eggs? Can't taste it. This fiber mender is tasteless, by the way. Yes, you can sprinkle it on your food. And you know what else you can do? You can put it in a little bit in your soup. It will thicken it just a slight amount. And it just adds to the equation. That's what we're looking to do. Just add a little bit here, add a little bit there, and bada bing, bada bang. The next thing you know, your fiber is on point, and it helps to control your appetite. It helps control your eating. It helps to activate your hunger hormones so that they're working properly. You know about the hot milk sprint, of course. You know, we've talked about that. That's one of our key components, is correcting broken hormones. Because honestly, being all that and having everything, having the perfect plan doesn't work if you're constantly battling yourself. And so we have to look at, how do I get my hunger hormones corrected? How do I get my hormones on point? Well, here you go. If you get your hormones on point, it is that much easier, and you're not led around by your nose all over the place, hoping and wishing and praying that you're not going to go off the rails, right? Terry, that was brilliant. Terry said, did you see what Terry said? She said, fiber mender in your meatloaf too. Absolute brilliance. And Terry, I know you don't look like a kitty cat. I'm going to challenge you, Terry, to put your picture up. I see so many women not putting their picture. I want to see you. I want to see your faces. So when I see your little avatar, so I can just love you up. And right now, my imagination is going wild, seeing Terry has Terry's a cat. Not really, but you know what I mean. All right. So does that excite you? I know fiber is not really exciting. This is not an ad for Metamucil, by the way. It's not. It is not an ad for Metamucil. I'm going to tell you right now. There's a lot of crap on the market that's, so-called beneficial fiber or whatever. There's a lot of crap. You need to have a blend of different types of fiber. This is good for your gut. It's good for your leaky gut too, by the way. This just helps to promote motility, meaning that what's in there is going out, right? So going out, what comes in has to go, what comes in has to go out. And if it's not, that's a problem. So we've got to fix that. We've got to get on top of that. We get on top of that simply by making sure that we've got the correct amount of fiber in our lives daily and that we're hydrating correctly. If you are one of these women too who say, you know what, I'm just a constipation mess, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Terry, I'm loving you up right here, honey. I understand. she lost her kitty. You know, you lose an animal, you're losing a family member, and that's hard. But so back to what I was saying about this whole thing with fiber, because it's not glamorous, it's not sexy. Nobody wants to talk about poop. Nobody wants to talk about getting more fiber in. I mean, we sound like a bunch of senior citizens, you know, whatever. People, it's not glamorous. But the thing is that's glamorous is the energy that you feel when everything is working. Constipation is real. And the only time I was ever constipated in my life, thank God, was when I was pregnant. And y'all remember that, right? Fiber is your friend and it will move things out. If you have issues with it and not, you know, not going very well, there's a tea. I can't remember the name of the tea. It's something about going tea, but there's a tea that will help, or Smooth Move is what it's called. You still need to get the fiber in. You know, you're not, just because you're constipated doesn't mean that you can't get it through, but you gotta get something moving through. Smooth Move is absolutely great stuff, but the fiber is important. And if your hydration isn't on point, it can't move. You know, think about this. Think about a garbage disposal. Think about a garbage disposal. Y'all, 6 seconds left. Think about a garbage disposal. If a garbage disposal, if you don't run the water, that stuff's not going to go all the way down. There it is. There it is. Okay. Stop. All right. So that was Fiber Mender. The deal is buy 4, get 2 free. That's essentially giving you 6 months for the cost of 4. That's a screaming hot deal, and it's available for you right now. Okay, I just want to tell you that. Now I'm going to show you, we have a giveaway. Are you ready? Who wants a giveaway? Oh no, where is it? Okay, it's right here. Silly me. It is, I've got Grit Not Quit. That's our giveaway. And isn't this so much fun? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. And we will find out in just a minute who won. Who won? Okay. Jenny, or not Jenny. I think Amber's on that. Amber's on the pulling the names for this. Isn't that so much? Who wants this cup? Isn't this so cute? You know, in our store, savingdinner.com/mugs, you can now choose a cup. We have 4 different cups that are available. Nancy, you got a cup. Nancy's the winner. Look how fun that is. Yay. I'm so happy for you. That is our first winner. That is our first thing, our first bonanza. And how much fun is that? Yeehaw. Oh, you have to go to the airport. Oh, you can still shop the deals once you're watching on it. Here, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you right now. This, you know what we're doing? We are stocked up and we're ready for the bonanza. We're anticipating we will have to reorder. We will hold to our word, the bonanza deals. But first come, first serve with our inventory. All right? That's just how we're going to roll with it. You know, we'll take care of you. I mean, have we met? Nancy says she's the rodeo queen. And listen, I just want to put in a word for tonight. You who are coming tonight, put on your best gear because you might be able to come on camera with me and we're going to yeehaw it up. And we've got the music. We've got all the things. I can't wait. It is going to be super fun. Super duper fun. So Nancy's our first winner. Who's going to be our second winner? Because we've got a really good one. Oh boy, what do you see? I'm going to show you what's coming up. Because I've got a little box full of yummy fun things right here. This is what you get. This is a quote deck. That's going to be our next winning prize. That's the only cup you didn't have. Nancy now has a full collection. I'm so glad. So this is you got to hang around for this one. And we're going to do one of my very favorite supplements. Well, let me just say this. All of my supplements are pretty much favorites. Every single supplement that we have is especially proprietarily put together just for us. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, all of these all of these are, every single one of these supplements I formulated with the formulator. So this is a women-owned brand, right? And it is the Full Bloom brand. Now our Full Bloom brand, this is what our Full Bloom brand looks like. We are going through our inventory. We have a bunch of inventory that we have to get through first, and then everything is going to be labeled Full Bloom because that's cool. And by the way, tonight, are you going to be coming tonight? Because we're going to be debuting this beauty. Look at that. That's one of the things that we're going to be debuting tonight. And there's 4 other things that you're going to want to see. All brand new, you've never seen before. So all I can say is go to savingdinner.com/bonanza and get your seat, little lady. Oh my goodness. You're right. Absolutely, Jenny. You're right. They're all my favorites. Nothing is redheaded stepchild, as they say. None of them. I love them all, but they're all a very specific. What is my Terry doing? What is she doing here? Terry says she's going, I've got my cowboy style hat. Well, Terry, listen, you need to be showing up. Well, first of all, put on your Wonder Woman t-shirt. She's got a Wonder Woman t-shirt too. And your cowboy hat. Then I'll know that Terry's in the house. I just love it. All right. So who wants the next deal? So the next deal is, this is one of the ones that makes me a little teary because I love this so much, because the research will rock your world. You ready for this one? All right. Remember, this is so that you get the first inventory first, because that's how this whole thing works. 15 minutes on the clock. It is Get Lean. It's buy 4, get 2 free. Do you know what that means? There's 90 capsules in here. 90 capsules. You can find this at savingdinner.com/CLA. I'm going to tell you all about CLA because this is a supplement, especially, listen to me, belly fat or thunder thighs, anyone, if you suffer from this and you've said for 40 years, oh my gosh, my thunder thighs, oh my gosh, my belly fat, blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about this one, okay? I am dead serious. This is the supplement that you need to hear about. All right. This is a biggie in the whole weight loss research situation, okay? Animal and human studies. Now, the reason I tell you this is because a lot of times what happens is there's only animal studies out there, and the animal studies are promising, and then therefore they say, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and start this. I'm going to start taking that. I'm going to see how it works with humans. Well, here's the thing that you need to understand, and here's the thing that you need to know. Humans have already been tested on this, and there was a Japanese study that found, get this, higher doses of CLA via supplementation suggests it reduces body fat, especially and primarily in the abdominal area of women and their thighs, without any specific diet, without any specific exercise. So, excuse me while I drop the mic. Did you just hear what I said? This is like crazy, and this is conjugated linoleic acid, right? And it is one of the craziest things you find. It's found in beef. It's found in beef. Best time to take it is when you break your fast with your smoothie. This is when I took mine in the morning. Super excited. Every time I take it, I always think, yeah, you go there. You can just work on my belly, work on my thighs, do your thing, get lean, giddy up. That's how it is. So I'm going to show you the other thing that I think is so important is that it doesn't affect, even in large quantities. Now, this is full disclosure. I am telling you the supplementation on it says that you take 3. I take 9. It doesn't give you an upset stomach. It doesn't bother you. The reason that I take 9 is just because of what the research says, and it just giddy ups it up there just a little bit better. So that's why you really want to get to take advantage of this, because if you buy 4, you're going to get 2 free. Now, if you follow how much you're supposed to do here, you're basically getting 6 months worth for 4 months of a price, which is a screaming deal. Or you can just take it in your own hands and just go big or go home. That's what I'm talking about right there. Jackie said she's got hers. I'm telling you, this is absolutely, no, Brenda, you take it as you break your fast, okay? The only thing you ever take on an empty stomach, there's 2 supplements, Leptofix and SAMe. That's it. Those are the only 2. Everything else with food. Remember, this is like a concentrated derivative of something that you're going to find in beef and dairy products anyway, right? So here's the thing that you need to know. This is the magic sauce. When we're taking our supplements with food, our bodies are saying, here comes the food. It's recognizing the food, and you're not going to get an upset stomach. It's just super easy and just simple to do. Now, I have, for those of you who have supplements, so like I do, I have my nighttime supplements. I have my daytime supplements. Crave Crusher with food. Yes, Cindy. Yes, take it with food. Now, I have experimented taking it without, taking it on an empty stomach and taking it with, just because seems like it would be okay. I think it's better to take it personally myself with food. I feel better taking it with food, and I've experimented. I've tried this out myself. So that's why I'm making this recommendation. I think it's going to make it, a whole lot better for you. So this is how we take these things. And remember, just think about, what is your body thinking? Remember, when you eat, you're giving your body information. You take it once a day. Yes, absolutely. Vanessa's asking if you take it once a day. Hey, Vanessa, by the way. Yes, you take it once a day. Just take the 3 you can take, or you can bump it up if you want to. It is perfectly safe to do so. It is not going to affect anything. No blood parameters, no insulin sensitivity. It's not going to, turn you upside down and inside out at all. As a matter of fact, the fact is think about this for a minute. And this is the part that I want you to really put your arms around. And this is the fun part. Can you imagine taking something that is going to have an effect on your belly fat and your thighs? This is the stuff that most women complain about the most. Oh, my belly. Oh, my thigh. And then let me just tell you, 27 plus years of coaching women on weight loss, I've heard it all. But the body parts that women complain about, my thighs and my belly. My thighs and my belly. That's what this works on. And especially for perimenopausal women, menopausal women, or women who just naturally have a tendency to get a larger belly. Okay, let's deal with that. This is what you need. And yes, you can bump it up. You can do it like I do, because I've told you how many I take. I told you. I mean, it's a lot. As I'm pouring them out, Mark's going, what are you doing? OD on CLA? Oh, you bet I am. I'm going to take as much as I possibly can, because the research tells me, 1, it's safe. 2, it's going to work on my belly fat and my thigh fat. I'm not proud. I have it. I want it gone. I'm going to take care of that. So that's the exciting part. That is the best benefit that I can tell you about. It also triggers metabolism. It helps with your muscle, all the different things. It is an amazing supplement. It's something that we've had in our shop for a while. And it's because my jaw literally dropped when I was reading the studies about it. And you can find these studies, by the way, yourself. You can go into PubMed, just put in conjugated linoleic acid, or CLA, and just go read the studies. Seriously. What I'm telling you, this is absolutely 100%. It's right here. It's right here. So, I mean, how on earth is that even a possibility? It's the only supplement that I have found that has these particular benefits for fat loss. And that's exactly what it is. And I'm going to tell you what else is exciting. The other exciting thing is it goes directly into the deep abdominal fat. You know why that's exciting? Besides the way that the cosmetic effect, it's the most dangerous fat that we have, because it crowds our organs and it's massively inflammatory. Here we go. Here's your cooling machine right there. Isn't that so cool? Now, don't forget, you can buy 4 and get 2 free. We've got 6 minutes and 36 seconds left on that. And I love this. Susan got hers. Good, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you got it. And yeah, you know, I will tell you, back to this whole thing about when to take your supplements. We have, and I'll show you, I'll bring it in tonight and show you, but we have a little trifold thingy that tells you exactly when to take your supplements. But let me just tell you how I set my supplements up for success. Because one of the things that's the biggest problem with supplements, taking your supplements, is forgetting about them. Well, and especially if you take a bunch of supplements like I do, and I know a lot of you do because I see your orders. Yes, the bottle says, no, the new bottle says 3, doesn't it? Yeah, the new bottle says 3. You must have an old bottle. Yeah, that's what's recommended on. This is a brand new bottle. Yep, brand new bottle, Yeehaw! So that's the Get Lean, and that's how it's changed. So yes, you can, Andrea. You can. No worries. Okay, let's get back into this. This is you need to know this information. What I do in the morning is I have my supplements that I take in the morning by my coffee maker. Now, my coffee maker is right here on the countertop, and right above the countertop is this cupboard. In the cupboard, right next to the coffee mugs is my coffee filters. Very important. Next to the coffee filters is, guess, you ready? SAMe and my Leptofix. So when I'm getting my coffee ready, I go grind my coffee and I pull out the coffee filter and my SAMe and my Leptofix at the same time. Now, I don't have a big enough cupboard that I can put them all out. No, ma'am. I wish I did. I wish they would all fit in there, but it would be like a total nightmare, but it doesn't work that way. So that's what I do. I pull them out because those are my empty stomach ones right there. Pull them out, make the coffee, do the thing. And then I have my first hydration. That's my first hydration challenge right there. 5 gulps. And I take my SAMe and I take my Leptofix at the very same time. I never, ever, ever, ever miss. You know why? Because there it is. Every single day that I open it up, you know? Susan's 2 for 2. 2 for 2. She got both deals. Did you? I hope so. Those deals are really rocking. You're gonna love that. So that is like massively important to get those first things in there. I mean, that's your first victory of the day, right? Your first victory. And then secondarily, you're going to want to go. The next place that you're going to want to go is as you decide it's time to break your fast, then go get your supplements for your fast. Now that's where I keep my supplements. I've got these little plastic tubs. They're dark gray plastic tubs. I bought them at Amazon. And I take all of my supplements that I break my fast with. They're all in those little tubs. And I have I don't know what they call those things, like a dining room buffet thing. There's a hair. Oh, sorry. And that's right outside my kitchen. And then when I'm making my smoothie, as the blender is going, I immediately go and I pull those baskets out of my buffet, line them up, and I just start filling it all up. Once upon a time, I used to have, fill them all up during the week, and I had these huge pill things, and pop them all out. But the time, I'll tell you what, this is the time that they all fell to the floor. And I almost burst into tears, and I said, I'm not even using these anymore. Can you imagine? It was just this pill fest. So I just said, you know what? I kind of like the whole ritual of just pouring everything out. And I have a little plastic cup that I just throw them all into, and I do mine and I do Mark's at the same time. Done. Then when it's nighttime, this is what I do. When it is nighttime, I go at night, I make tea. I make nighttime, what is it? Nighty-night tea or sleep, something like that. It's traditional medicinals is the one that I use. And I love it. I make that tea at night, and that's my trigger. that I need to go in and grab my basket. I have a basket that's in my bedroom. And it fits into a little shelf, into my little nightstand, into the little shelf. I just pull it on out and I take that basket, and I've got Mark's supplements in there because he was really bad about taking them. He has some nighttime supplements. He messed it up. So I started just putting his in with mine, and then I would give him his. So it's done. And I take supplements 3 times a day, but it's like it's an automation type of a thing, and different things trigger it. It's piggyback habit is what it is. Making the coffee. There's the coffee filter. Getting the coffee filter means the Leptofix and the SAME is coming out right now. And then there's at night, it's real easy because the tea's being, made, the pot's on to boil. And so go get those nighttime supplements and yeehaw, giddy up. Here we go. And then when I've got when I'm breaking my fast, I've got the blender going. It's time to go get the supplements. You see how I did that? That's how you stay consistent with your supplements, because I'm going to tell you right now, your supplements are like anything else. If you want to develop muscle and you're not, and you're saying, I want to develop muscle, I'm lifting weights, but nothing's happening, and you're doing it once a week here and twice a week there, and maybe you forgot a week, you're not going to do that. But if you're consistent and every other day, you are going to develop muscle. And the same thing happens with supplementation. You want those results from the CLA? You can't run out. Don't run out of CLA. As a matter of fact, we've got these deals: buy 4, get 2 free. Buy 8 and get 4 free if you want to. I'm going to leave that up to you. Don't run out of this stuff. Keep going. Keep taking it. This is the thing that's going to make the difference. All right. Okay, time is up. Yeah, I take my Vibrant Detox and Beauty Support at night as well, Helen. Yeah, we do that. I had somebody just asking a minute ago. She says, after taking Leptofix and SAME, how long do you wait before coffee with almond milk? At least an hour. I would wait a half hour at least, but I do black coffee, so I don't have to worry about that. All right. So just remember this. Yes, this is the minimum that you can do. And to get this deal is to buy 4 and get 2 free. But remember, these are good. This batch is 10, 20, 22. So we're looking at, this is just made up. This is best if used by is what it is. Doesn't that make sense? So that is a great deal. And a lot of you took advantage of this deal. Smart move, by the way. Smart move, screaming deal. And remember, the CLA, this particular CLA, it's the one with all the supplementation research behind it. And you can feel good about doing this, but you got to stay consistent. It's not like you're going to take it and notice anything different. You'll see, remember this. If you want to see results, it's more like you're going to see it on the measuring tape than you will on the scale. The scale she's a fluctuator, that little scale. That scale can say, hey, I didn't like the Chinese food you gave me last night. Here's 5 pounds. Seriously. Or you didn't like this, or you don't like that. But when it comes to actual progress and seeing things happen, your measuring tape is going to give you an absolute idea of what the heck is going on. But if you want to see the results from the CLA, you do this religiously, daily. You're not skipping it because it's Sunday. You're not skipping it, but like the research subjects did this to get this information. You know how they did it? They did it for a period of time, and they did it daily. That's all. That's how this whole thing works. So get it. And I know a lot of you got this, so good for you. All right. Who is going to get our lovely, this is the pretty lavender flower ones. Look how pretty they are. Look. Yes, this is the, and with the kit, with this, by the way, you get the little wooden stand, which I don't have right here. It's over. I've moved everything around. I wanted a nice empty desk today. But you get the little wooden stand comes with this. Isn't that so cute? So who is our lucky winner? Yay. Yay. I'm just waiting to see who it's going to be. And wait till you see what else we have. Oh my goodness, it's going to be great. We have a grand prize. Vanessa! Vanessa wins. I am so glad. Vanessa, you are our lucky winner. We love you. We love you. Woohoo! Yeehaw! Now Vanessa's in Texas, so she can you can yeehaw it up, honey. Congratulations to Vanessa. I'm so glad. All right. So we have our next deal. Are you ready for the next one? The next one is a super, can I just say, I just love our next deal too. You know that. Vanessa's excited. Look, she's got her cowboy hat on. Congratulations to you, Vanessa. So our next deal, and I'm going to get the clock ready. 15 minutes on the clock. Here it is. It is, and you know I've talked beloved about this one. It is L-Glutamine. You know how important this is, right? This is L-Glutamine. It's one of two. L-Glutamine is simply an amino acid. It's one of 20. But what you need to know about L-Glutamine, it has special properties. And what the research is telling you about is ridiculous. I just think that if enough people knew and understood how important L-Glutamine is, you know, you'd be getting all kinds of results. Well, first of all, who here hasn't seen me? Let me see. Where is my L-Glutamine? It's over there. Well, I'm not going to go get it. But who's seen me put it on my teeth and on my tongue and on my gums? Everybody? Yes. Look at me. Just took her L-Glutamine. She said. Okay, well, let me tell you something. L-Glutamine will stop cravings in your tracks like that. Like that. I'm not kidding. L-Glutamine is ridiculous. It is ridiculous because it has the ability to cut off the pleasure center to the brain. That's what L-Glutamine does. This is particularly good for addicts of any kind. Whether you're a gambling addict or you're stuck on booze or drugs or food, ladies. Food. You know, when I was going through the worst of it with chocolate, hello, L-Glutamine, I learned about this from a friend of mine who is a psychiatrist who specializes in treating addicts. And she told me the very best thing any addict could ever get. She said, there is not a pharmaceutical that can touch L-Glutamine. She said, you just take it. And she said, and I don't like those pills. She said it needs to be loose form. She was very emphatic. I was listening and hearing her. I'm a food addict. Have I ever shared that with you? I am. I am telling you, it is the most incredible thing you've ever had. The most incredible thing. L-Glutamine will rock your world. It will knock out cravings. It will stop them in its tracks. And not only that, it is going to it's going to heal your gut. Because one of the problems that we have, most of us have as women too, you know what it is? It's a leaky gut. Leaky guts are not going to help you out. Leaky guts are going to make all of your stuff, all of your food go out into your body. You can buy 4, you're going to get 2 free. Would I kid you about that? 12 minutes left. Buy 4, get 2 free. I want you to do this. I want you to take, if you have a problem with any kind of cravings, this is what I want you to do. You take it, you put it in a little dish. You take that and you put it on, you take that dish, clean finger, you put it right there on your finger, and it's just coating that finger right there on your gums, on your tongue, boom, just like that. You also take your L-Glutamine and you put it into your smoothie. That's going to help keep that going a little bit more, right? Yes, you're right. I mean, did you see what she says? She said it's helpful for epilepsy and brain health. It's true. L-Glutamine is an amino acid that does all the things. That's what it does. So I think everybody on the planet should have L-Glutamine. It's going to help heal your leaky gut. It's going to keep your sugar cravings at bay. And all cravings and all addictions at bay. It's going to help balance your blood sugar. And the other thing is it helps you to build muscle and burn fat. Hello. So these two things, right? Together, seriously. Buy 4, get 2 free. Again, 4 months supply that you're going to get 6 months worth of value out of. How about that? Oh my goodness. Did you see what Terry just said? Terry says, I finally got to give some to my sisters. She was amazed at how it worked to stop the cravings. I've told her about it, but finally we're able to get it together, and I gave her a jar. There you go. I'm telling you, this is amazing stuff. And psychiatrists are MDs. She understands the brain chemistry. She studied addiction. Her name's Hyla Cass, if you've ever heard of her. Hyla's well known. She's written tons of books. She's one of the brightest women I've ever met. And this was in a personal conversation that we had. And full disclosure, we were talking about my son, because my son had just gotten out of rehab. I have shared this openly, this story with you. I'm so very impressed with my son. He hasn't, he's actually going to be here next Wednesday morning, and I can't wait to see him. And, this is way far behind him, thank God. But, anybody who is suffering from any kind of anything like this, anyone who's having a problem with any kind of addiction or addictive type habits, it all feeds the pleasure center of the brain, all of it. If you are addicted to shopping, I'm serious, get out the L-Glutamine and put your finger in it and stay away from Amazon, right? If you are addicted to Chips Ahoy sitting there in your cupboard that the kids eat, and that you just think, oh, I'm just going to eat one, and then next thing you know, what happened to a mom? Helen says she was able to quit smoking with it. Come on, seriously. We have to, when we are dealing with addiction, it is not enough to go to 12-step meetings, right? Or food. What is the food thing that they have? They have food addiction type things as well. It's not enough. It is not. You have to address your physiology. That's exactly what L-Glutamine does, because there is you can't talk your way out of your physiology. That talking your way and all of that, that's important work. I'm not putting that down. But you also have to address your physiology. Your physiology is important. Helen, stop it. Look at this. She smoked for 40 years. Now she doesn't. L-Glutamine. Come on. That's impressive right there. So if that can help, if that will help with cigarettes, what's it going to do with a sugar craving? What's it going to do with a potato chip craving? What's it going to do with a shopping craving or a gambling craving or booze even? Drugs. What if we gave this to people who, were in rehab clinics? What if we did that? We're going to start to help to heal that which was broken from the addiction. That's what it is. And I will tell you what, buying 4 and getting 2 free, that's going to guarantee that you're always going to have it. Now, here's a hint for you. And I have women who are doing this. They put L-Glutamine in a plastic bag and stick it in their purse. Makes you look like maybe you got a drug problem if you get pulled over by the cops. But just simply explain what it is. I one time had a TSA guy go, "What's this?" I said, "It's L-Glutamine. It just helps me with my cravings." He was like, "Okay, cool. I'm fine." At least he didn't take it. But cravings happen. And cravings are not a commandment, by the way, to go follow through. Cravings are an indicator that you need to deal with the craving. What is it? It is a signal going to your brain that says, please give me some pleasure. Please help me with this. And you can do, you can snap a rubber band to stop you for whatever, and that's going to trigger something that you're thinking about. But we still need to deal with the physiology. And when we deal with the physiology, we're getting that L-Glutamine. We are disrupting that signal that goes to the pleasure center. So you're not getting rewarded. That's what the whole thing is. Debbie says she didn't believe it would work, but tried it anyway, and it really does work. She doesn't want to be without it. Brilliant. It does work. I would have never believed this had it worked. And I'm a nutritionist. I've done my research. Had it not been for somebody who I admired and knew personally, and that's Hyla Cass, MD, whose sole work and her life work, her mission has been dealing with the addicted brain. That's what she's done. She lectures all over the world about this. And she told me, there's nothing like L-Glutamine. And then when you add in the part where you heal a leaky gut. Now, leaky gut happens. It happens from the wrong food. It happens from stress. Those membranes are really, really weak. And they easily, they should look like this, but they start to go like that. And when that happens, that's when the leaks happen. So the L-Glutamine gets right into those leaks and does this. And it heals it. It heals it. This is why it's an important thing to have on a daily basis. So 2 things. Put some in your purse in a Ziploc bag and keep that there. Also, have it in your smoothie every single day. Have it in a dish on your desk. If you need it, you need it. That's all there is to it. That's how this whole thing works. Buy 4, get 2 free. That's a screaming deal. There's basically 5 minutes left on this deal. Isn't that so exciting? 2 years since then that you quit, Helen. I'm so proud of you, by the way. I'm going to say that right now. So proud of you. Did you see what she said? When I first started saving dinner, Leanne was talking about it. I tried it every craving. She would use it daily, and it's been 2 years since. But I bet you anything, if I went into Helen's house, I'm going to find this. I am. You know why I'm going to find it? Because I know what Helen does. I know what you order, by the way. I know what all of you order because I see your orders coming through and I see the consistency. And the ones that are consistent are the ones that are posting these great results. See how that's all connected? I know you do, Helen. I think it's fantastic. So I want you to get this. I want you to have this because 1, I'm going to guarantee probably everyone who's within earshot is sitting there going, yeah, I guess I kind of have, a leaky gut. And yeah, I have cravings. So if you have cravings, this is how you deal with it. If you have a leaky gut, which most of us do, just act as if you do. I mean, we don't need big tests. I know there's a bunch of them out there to tell us that we have leaky gut. If you got stress in your life, guess what? You've got a leaky gut. If you occasionally dip your toe into the pool of the food that you shouldn't be eating, you got leaky gut. We just need to combat it. That's it. We're always at war. There's a war going on in our gut, and there's a war going on with our minds. Are you going to break bend to this craving, or are you going to fight it? Are you going to be like Helen and be a warrior and a victorious warrior at that and say no more? That's how this whole thing works. Buy 4, get 2. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock. And we also have, are you ready? You want to see what we have? I'm so excited about this. We have, for our lovelies, this is the prize that we have to give away. Oh, Jenny, we didn't change our call. You need to let them know we're going to be a little late. Look. We have swag. We have swag, and more swag. So we've got 3 clips. Look at these. We love these little clips. These are full bloom clips. Look. There it is. Thanks, Jenny. You guys get a glimpse of working life here. We've got these 3 clips. 1, 2, 3. These are strong. They hold right onto your fridge, and you can use them for whatever you need them for. I've even used them on bags. It works that way. My almond flour bag right now, this is what's on top of it. Aren't they darling, Terry? And because I don't know about you, I'm a sticky note queen. Look at these hot pink sticky notes. Like this. I'm going to give you a stack of them, our winner. Got a stack of them going to our winner, as well as some cute full bloom pens. Aren't they so cute? It's office supply time. How much fun is that? Terry's like, yes, give me the office supplies. I get it. All right. So that's what our grand prize winner are going to get. And I know Joanne's got them. 100%. We got to have office supplies. I go into Office Max or one of those places, and Mark says, can we go? And I'm like, dude, I just need to breathe the fumes. I just want to smell the place, right? I love that stuff. But anyway, this is what you get. This is the funzie. Isn't it so cute? Yeah, all hot pink, all cute as a button, all waiting for you. And we're going to send that to our grand prize winner. And the pens. Yes, Kathy, and the pens. And Amber's going to draw it and figure out who it is. And those are, I know we always do such good swag. Go get your glutamine, Terry. Terry needs her L-Glutamine. I mean, right? We need our L-Glutamine. Oh, and we do have the grand prize. We have the real big grand prize. Susan Raish. She made it. She did it. Look, Susan, you little sneak, you got the office supply bonanza. That's what this is. An office supply bonanza for Susan. Well, congratulations to you, Susan. Okay. There you go. Aha. That was the last of it. So what we had, just to recap it, and you can still go and get them. Remember, we do this and we're doing it like this so that first come, first serve. We want to make sure, you're welcome, Susan. We want to make sure that we can get all of this to you. We have limited supply on hand. We will get more. We will honor every single person who has ordered. But whoever gets it in first is going to get what's in stock. You got that? Cowgirl? So we've got the L-Glutamine. Buy 4, get 2 free. And that's at savingdinner.com/glut, I think. Jenny knows. We also have the Fiber Mender. And that's savingdinner.com/Fiber Mender. And you're going to find buy 4, get 2 free on that. And then, of course, the Get Lean CLA, same idea. Buy 4, get 2 free. And that's savingdinner.com/CLA. Remember, I know you. I want you to understand this right now, that we have 4 sessions. This is only number 1. All of your orders will be combined into one order. You will pay 1 shipping fee only. Isn't that cool? And the rest, any shipping fees that are left over, we're just going to give you a store credit for it. And you will absolutely love that. Terry says, my brain and gut are supplied now with L-Glutamine and probiotic. I love it. That's fantastic. Now, the grand prize, that is the big behemoth, shall we say? Is that the correct pronunciation? I don't know. You ready for it? You are going to love it. So every time, we do this every single time that we have these things, we have big prizes, and we've got some big prizes coming. Wait till you see what we've got tonight. Oh my gosh. But for right now, I am extraordinarily excited about this one, because this can be the needle mover for everyone. We have a brand new product you will see shortly, but I'm going to show it to you right now. We have never shown this one before. We're excited, we got it especially for the Christmas season. And I'm going to explain exactly what it is. It's called the Ultimate Mix Cookbook. Now, you know what one of my pet peeves are? This is how these things come about. One of my pet peeves is when you see, if you go to the grocery store, they've got this whole area of mixes, or they've got boxed fill in the blank, add this to your hamburger. It's just like open and tear and pour. And there's all kinds of garbage in there. And it gives me the heebie-jeebies, because I think of all the people out there, just all they're trying to do is make a quick meal. They don't know how to use maybe spices and things like that, but all they want to do is have a quick meal. And instead they're getting a chemical disaster, and they're feeding their families this. So the Ultimate Mix book was born. And in here, you're going to get things like, we have all the rice mixes, instead of that crap, that San Francisco treat, you know what I'm talking about? Well, how about making your own? How about that? Or how about some dry soup mixes? Because, you can buy those too. How about you make your own, right? And it's going to save you an absolute, for even muffin mixes, even things like, how about a spicy fajita seasoning? Have you ever said, well, I could never make fajitas at home because I don't know how? What if you had the seasoning blend here instead of buying an envelope of the mystery crap? So one of our biggest things that we have is garlic lime chicken. That is our biggest recipe. We're known for that. Garlic lime chicken. Somebody how many people have asked me? I can't even tell you. I wish you'd do up a seasoning. Well, the recipe for garlic lime chicken seasoning is in here in bulk, right? But check it out. We've also done this. We've put together these labels that are going to come with the book, right? Did you see the labels? Aren't they so adorable, by the way? Aren't they cute? And I mean, how many? There's 90 recipes in here. And this is what it looks like. We're going to supply you with the labels. We're not going to supply you with the jars. They're cheap. You can find them on Amazon. We'll tell you exactly which ones to get. But look, this is what it looks like when it's done. Oh, I'm trying to get it so that the light shows. See, this is garlic lime chicken seasoning all put together. Think about it for Christmas. What if you were to put together, you go through and you pull out a bunch of them and you put together a whole seasoning blends and you label them all and give them to them. You take the leftovers and put them in Ziploc bags, and then you give them the Ultimate Mix book. They're set for life. So this and this and this, I told you it's grand prize. Well, first of all, it's this and 4 of the Take Back Your Life journals. 4. That's a year's worth of goal planning with all the workshops that go with it. That's our grand prize. And I am thrilled about this. Super excited. I know you're excited about this. I'm reading the comments, and I am telling you, this is a needle mover. And it's so much cheaper. It is the perfect wedding shower gift. I love that, Terry. Good one. Isn't it so great, though? Can you imagine? Can you imagine being able to empower someone? Would it giving somebody one of these? Can you imagine giving them this? And this, by the way, you know what else it's great for? It's great for mailing. Let's say you have somebody you want to mail to. Well, if you did this and you just mailed them this, inexpensive, if you have somebody like newlyweds or whatever, and you put together all of these spice jars with the Ziploc bags of all the rest that's left over and all marked, and you'll see it says number 10 on here. That's because it coordinates here with the recipe that's in here for it. It all works together. And we're really proud of this book. We're really, really proud of this book. This is just an awesome way. It's the other thing, and I'm sorry, I keep rambling on, but we made it so that it lays flat. And really important when you're cooking, right? And you're trying to put things together, and you need a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it's just laying flat, and you don't have to bother with it. So we're super excited about this, super proud of it, and you're going to be whoever wins. And go ahead, Amber, and choose our winner for this. She's got some weird software thing that everybody who shows up puts your name in a thing, and it pulls it out of the hat. Oh my goodness. I know this hat is really getting itchy. I'm not really used to wearing much of a hat. So remember, the grand prize, 4 Take Back Your Life journals and 1 Ultimate Mix book with these adorable labels. They're all sticky. They just come right off. And you can make that up, especially if you're a little crafty and you want to do something homemade. This is the most amazing gift, and you're really going to bless somebody's socks off. Margot did it. Margot. Margot, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Our Margot won. Mary Kay said I had to wear my hat to the meeting. Nope, that ain't happening. So exciting. Wasn't that so much fun, by the way? So congratulations to all of our winners, and you're all winners. You who took advantage of these screaming deals, you're all winners. Thank you so much for taking advantage of all of these deals. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, we are back at it. Now, we will not be here. We will be on Crowdcast. Go to Saving. Can you do that a different, Jenny? Saving Dinner. That's not going to work. That link won't work because it's Saving Dinner spelt wrong. savingdinner.com/bonanza. That's where you need to go in order to get there. Okay. Saving Dinner. There it is. And that's a clickable link, by the way. You can click on that link. Click on that link, make your reservation. While you're doing it for tonight, do it for tomorrow night as well at 7 p.m. That's how Crowdcast works. And wear your best Western gear, because we're going to have music. We're going to have chair dancing. Of course we are. And we're going to have a really screaming good time. And wait till you see the deals that we have. Remember what I said. All the deals are different. These deals will not be repeated. You're going to get brand new deals, brand new prizes, and a brand new grand prize. That's how we do it here. Yippee Yahoo Kaye. Thanks so much for joining me. Peace be with you. I'll see you tonight, 7 p.m. Cowgirl. Yeehaw.